Hi guys, we're here at Fusion Homes in Guelph. We're just going to get a quick presentation for Alistair at Solterra. We'll talk a bit more about it. Go ahead.
How are you? I'm Christian from Melbourne. So basically, Alistair at Solterra is going to be built at the foot of the Solterra neighborhood. Everywhere around here, this entire neighborhood was called Solterra, and it was all built by Fusion Homes. So this is just sort of the addition of townhomes that they're going to be adding to the area.
Right.
To give you a little bit of a breakdown on Fusion Homes, it is the largest developer in the city of Guelph. They have built in cities like Guelph, Kitchener, Waterloo, London, and Kamoka. They are a 6-time award winner of the Townhomes Home Builder of the Year.
They'll deliver.
They'll deliver.
Homes has been around for a while, so they will deliver.
They've built over 3,300 places. They got 300 that they're going right now, and they've got thousands more in the pipeline. To give you guys a little background on Guelph, about an hour out of Toronto, 30 minutes from Kitchener. It's the 5th fastest growing city in Canada. It's got a population of about 135,000 people, but that's not including students and people on work permits. The average household income is just over 110 grand a year. We've got 40,000 more people coming in by the end of the decade and 92,000 more jobs coming in by 2031 as well. And there's an estimated 18,000 more units that are going to be required by 2031. If we want to get a little bit more into the numbers here, just quick little fun facts. Overall livability score is 90. A's down the board for commute, employment, housing, schools, health, and safety. I was a student here. The University of Guelph is 2 minutes away. I love the city, I love the place, but one thing I can complain about was the rent. It's not cheap to be here.
So
it doesn't surprise me.
23% increase in rent.
Yep, exactly. It's got the 13th highest rental rate in Canada as of...
What were you paying in rent?
At the time, I was a student from 2018 to 2022, and by the end of 4th year, I was paying just over $800. And now, it's been over a year and a half now, and we're looking at prices between $950 a head, even $1,000 a head.
For what? For a room in a...
For a room in a student rental.
Oh, wow, okay.
And again, higher than some places in Ottawa, Kitchener, Waterloo, London, Hamilton. To give you an idea about the numbers, mainly we're looking at the 2 and 3 bed just for the purposes of our townhomes.
Yeah.
For a 2 bed, sort of the average right now in a more upscale place, you can look at 2,400. For a 3 bed, it could be 2,900.
And these are what these are townhomes?
These are towns, yeah.
Okay, and this here?
So that's the average Guelph prices,
okay.
And at the bottom are average Fusion Home prices.
For the average Fusion home, so like a neighborhood like this.
Okay.
So you can kind of get a little bit more because it's a little bit more upscale here. So 2 bed would be 26 and 3 bed you can get for 31.
How far are we from sort of university and...
2 minutes, literally exactly 2 minutes away. We can show you on the map here. So just to give you an idea, we're here at our sales office for Fusion Homes.
Right.
Go 30 seconds up the road, up Victoria, and you hang a left on Stone. The university is right here. So literally, we're not even joking when we say 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
So again, from an investment perspective, this could be a great rental property, but if you want to talk a little bit more end user base, and honestly, even for an investment, the city is putting $740 million into the city's infrastructure.
Yeah.
And part of that is going to be the Guelph Innovation District.
Right.
That's on the northeast corner of Victoria and Stone. So 30 seconds up the road and a second to the right is going to be a brand new downtown that they're going to make. And it's going to introduce new commercial, residential, and recreational uses. So basically they're adding a whole new arm to the downtown core.
Nice.
And they're going to have the GO train station that already exists in the downtown. It's going to run through here, the GID, and make its way to Union Station. So they're adding a lot in the next few years. And it's going to introduce over 6,000 more residents and thousands of more jobs. So from an end user perspective, I mean, they're a walk away from a whole new downtown core that's going to be built.
Right.
And again, 325 acres, and guess who they approached to build it? None other than Fusion Homes to come help out. So they love the builder. Builder loves the city too.
So what were we talking about earlier? Like rents in Guelph and other cities outside of the GTA. I mean,
GTH.
Yeah, exactly. Are not much lower than Oakville, Mississauga, Milton, right?
Yep.
But you're getting prices that are
Significantly different.
Yeah. So that's the advantage.
Exactly. If we want to give you a little bit more numbers just for students, sort of rental opportunities here, over 30,000 students go to the university. 5,000 of which live on campus for first year, but the other 25 are left to sort of find housing in Guelph. And to add to that, there's Conestoga College down the street too. It's a completely separate school. They've got about 1,200 students right now, but they've got 5,000 more students coming into their new campus, which they're also building in Guelph, just up the road.
Okay.
And that is going to be in 2025, just in time for our occupancy for some of our units.
So just to note something very key in this point is there's almost 40,000 students in the city with only 135,000 residents. So that's over 35% of the population either has to accommodate the rentals in their principal residence, which is basement accommodations, or they have to have an investment property in the city to accommodate the rentals.
It's the kind of thing that happens in university towns. I mean, Guelph, you could have called it a university town, but it's a lot more than that now. It's people that are actually living here that are not just all about
The university anymore, exactly.
Yeah, I love to think of it as like a perfect split. You have like, I like to think 50% students, 50% just families. Because when I lived here, like we lived in it was known as a student neighborhood, but I mean our neighbors were a family, down the street was a family. Like it was very, very, very balanced.
So it's actually good for investors. Also, there is a end user market that would basically buy what you buy as an investment down the road. If you want to sell it, you don't just have to sell it to another investor.
Very
It
true.
would be an end user family that would actually buy it.
Yeah, you could have it as a rental property for a little bit and then sell it off to somebody.
The community living is key in Guelph.
Yeah.
Exactly. If we want to get a little bit more into the proximity, just to give you some numbers, we know it's a minute from the school, or 2 minutes from school, 8 minutes to the central hospital, 9 minutes to the GO, 10 minutes to the 401.
Tell us about pricing, Christian.
Yeah, to give you a little bit of average sort of pricing here for condo towns, we found it was about 775,000, and the range for a detached range between 843,000 and 1.4 million.
So what's the starting price at Alistair?
Starts in the 500s. So unbeatable.
What do you get for
there.
500s?
You get
You'd be able to get a stacked 2-bed, 1.5 bathroom, 995 square foot.
And that would be 3-story stuff.
Yes.
and one of the 3-story stacks. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And then we have different stack options too. They're going to be doing 75 total stacks in these buildings here, and then in these ones here, they're going to be 3-story condo towns.
And which ones have a garage?
The condo towns have a garage, so it's going to have driveway and a garage.
Okay.
The stacks have their own designated parking as well.
Outdoor parking as well.
Outdoor parking. Yep. Again, the stacks range between just shy of 1,000 square feet to 1,415.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the townhomes, the contemporary ones, it's about 1,425 square feet.
So a contemporary townhome, 1,425 square feet, would run you how much roughly?
We're thinking high 7s, low 8s.
Yeah.
So 1,425 square foot, roughly in the 800s, with a garage, parking included, as well a backyard.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for coming out.